Today is Tuesday Tours. It's Tuesday Tours. Hey! Alright guys, surprise neighborhood coming up to you live. I've had somebody probably waiting on me for the last 2 hours, so I kind of feel bad, but that's alright. Thank you all for watching, love, and light, and tune in for episode 5 next week. Holy crap. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace. Stay tuned for my quarantine tour, Chicago neighborhood tours with Allie. I got a bunch of different names for it, but stay tuned guys, can't wait. Alright guys, for today's tour, it brings us to the South Shore neighborhood. Yay! Right now I'm currently at 75th and South Shore, and I am at the northern end of Rainbow Beach Park. So I'm just showing you guys a little bit of the lake here, but I'm gonna get as close as I can because I ain't even supposed to be parked over here, guys. But we risk it all for our tours, right? So I'm gonna turn around. Is that turned up? But yeah, this is Rainbow Beach Park. Just want to show you guys. That's the sign there, and here's the other side. This is part of the private beach. You can see downtown. Yay! Alright guys, so get ready for some history. Here's the bus depot. One of my friends lives here in these apartments. I'm right next to Arthur Ashe Park, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history of who Arthur Ashe was and his importance in the tennis community for black people and men in general. So yes guys, I don't want to get told, but I'm going to show you all the park, get some facts and history. And as you all know, like most of the neighborhoods that I pick are by surprise. So you may think you might know where I'm going one week, but it's always different. That's why you have to stay tuned, guys. That's why you have to stay tuned. Alright guys, Arthur Ashe. We're at Arthur Ashe Park here. Arthur Ashe was a 3-time Grand Slam champion. He was an American tennis player, well, actually African American, and kept my attention. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and head to the car, but this is one of the tennis courts here in Chicago, and these are some of the condos that I am by. Actually, my best friend used to live in this one here, all the way off to the right. So yeah, this is just the park here. It's pretty beautiful and peaceful. You hear the birds chirping. All right, stay tuned. So right now, I'm currently behind, or at the furthest point of the South Shore Cultural Center. It's so interesting. I love this property. So much to say. This property here was opened in 1905, and they traditionally had horse races here. This park is pretty huge, and I'm standing on the outside part of the gate. I'm gonna try to get inside and see where I can show you guys, but they had horse stables here, horse races back in the early 1900s here in Chicago. When Jackson Park and the Highlands and all of this area was 99% Caucasian, white, you know. And so now this area, South Shore, has about 93% African American residents. And so, oh, my friend lives right there in that building. I'm going to show you guys also Jesse Jackson Jr.'s old home. And alright, so I done made my way inside the South Shore Cultural Center. If you are black and you're from Chicago, or if you're just from Chicago, you know somebody that has had an event in this building here. My grandmother, Grandma Ann, she had her retirement party here. And it was an amazing event. Also, I need to put my seatbelt on. But yeah, they used to have horse racing here back in the day. They also had a few music festivals this past summer and summer before last. This building is super historical. I've always wanted to get married here. I always thought it was a beautiful space. I'm just gonna try to make it as quick as possible because I do not want to get a ticket, get kicked out, get a fine, you know. All right, also a little known fact, the South Shore Cultural Center is owned by the Chicago Park District now. It has been for a little while. A lot of people play golf here. This is like a beautifully kept golf course. Let me flip that around for you all to see. All right, so yeah, that's like a golf course there. Excuse my window, I gotta get my car washed. But yes, this building here was originally a country club. So that is, yes, and its upkeep has been kept up pretty well for the most part. So yeah, it used to be a country club back in the day. So we're gonna go ahead and head out of here and make it to our next stop on the tour. Please tip your tour guide if you're able. I do use my gas for these tours, and it's episode 4, but we have 77 neighborhoods in Chicago, so if this goes on for 77 weeks, please know I am prepared. Okay, I'm well equipped. But yeah, I'll probably have to take the bus on my next tours because I gotta get my car fixed. So keep me lifted. But this is just a beautiful place. I love it. Used to be a cultural center. I'm sorry, not a cultural center. Used to be a country club, and that's part of the golf course and where the police horses, the mounted patrol is here as well. All right, let me put my phone down because the popo right here. All right, guys. Next on the tour is Larabita Children's Hospital, right here on the lake at Promontory Drive. And so yes, this is Lake Michigan here, guys, if you've never been to Chicago before. Oh, okay, the gate open. Hold on, I know I shouldn't be here. I'm not trespassing, y'all, I promise I'm not. All right, so this is the Jackson Park Yacht Club. Usually in the summer around this time, this in time. And this is Larabita Children's Hospital. That's the lake. This is where all the people go to have a good time in the summer, if you know about Promontory Point. All right, guys, I found it. I got a little bit closer view of the restaurant here. And across the waters here, we have the 63rd Street Beach. However, that's not really a part of South Shore at all, but since I'm right here, guys, I just want to be clear that South Shore ranges, the blocks are from South 79th north to 67th Street. I want to say the lakefront all the way to about Stony Island. In between those blocks, except for like when you get around, yeah, about when you pass 67th Street going east or west, then that can be a little bit part of Jackson Park area. So I just want to, a lot of these are condos. So yeah, this is 69th and Oglesby. All right, my friend's mom, she used to live on 67th and Oglesby. I used to visit all the time. Right, so we have a different view of the South Shore Cultural Center, which used to be the South Shore Country Club. All right, and when they built these buildings, we just knew this area was gonna change. I got the light now, so go ahead, pop it. Needs a little resurgence here. Majani's right on the corner. Hold on, let me see if I can show Majani. That's my little vegan restaurant. I love it. Look, construction here. I'm gonna show you guys the library coming up. Hey guys, so we have the 73rd Street South Shore Library. It's called the South Shore Branch. I'm currently in front of it, and it actually used to be called the South Shore Historical Society. So I think that's pretty dope. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. See if I can cross the street because our friends are right there. All right, guys, but yes, it was opened in May of 1929, and they renovated this space in this library here. All right, guys, so yeah, that location there is one of my favorite locations, and it is a South Shore treasure. When you get a chance, go ahead and look up the history of the South Shore Library branch. All right. Hey guys, you know I cannot leave this place out here. This is the Mosque Mariam Mosque Miriam. I hope I am saying that properly. This building here is for the Nation of Islam. Shout out to my Muslim brothers and sisters. This is located at 73rd and Stony Island. All right. So as you guys can see, just giving you a little. All right, guys, if you knew, but in 1972, Elijah Muhammad purchased this property. And then in 1988, Louis Farrakhan purchased it and repurposed it to what it is today. They actually have bean pies available. I just saw the sign, so that made me excited, but I don't think they're open. So yes, whenever Minister Farrakhan is here, he speaks at this location. If you guys would like to know any more history or any more facts, please go ahead and look at all the documentaries that are on Netflix and other sources, because it's a lot I could say, but I'm not gonna say nothing. All right, guys, our tour is winding down just a bit. We do have a few more places to show you all. As always, please go ahead and check out episodes 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't done so. They are on my YouTube channel. And stay tuned. Alright, I was trying to show you guys South Shore Hospital or Jackson Park Hospital, but I didn't want to be negative and I ain't want to make no jokes during this COVID time. But y'all know that place can kill more people than the goddamn virus itself. Anyway, I didn't say nothing. So, I'm at a special place, so stay tuned for the next video. Alright guys, we are at 79th and Stony Island at the Historical Regal Theater. Hope you guys can see this beautiful mural here. Let me get a little bit closer. We have Billie Holiday, Red Fox, Moms Mabley, Louis Armstrong, Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles. Have a few historical legends here. This building opened in 1927 in August here in Chicago. This neighborhood was mostly Swedish, German, and Irish residents at the time. There's the old Leon's. That place was hitting a spot in high school, but they closed down. All right, so back to the Regal. I got distracted by a barbecue spot. Sorry, guys. So, guys, the Regal Theater was a live performing arts venue from 1927 to 1934. From about, I want to say, from 1935 to 1967 was where they solely showed motion pictures and just movies. So for about over 30 years. All right, guys, this is the front here. This is a historic theater. That's the top. For the last few decades, the owners have switched hands. The Harold Washington administration gave $1 million to this historic theater. I've actually seen B2K and Bow Wow here at this theater before, at the Avalon Regal. Tyler Perry also used to hold his Medea plays here in the Chicagoland area, and attributed the Chicago audience to a lot of his success. Actually, recently on T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously. So, this is pretty much it. If you guys would like a little bit more history, go ahead and visit your local Wikipedia. Unfortunately, this building is still closed and still needs renovation, but I couldn't leave out the South Shore High School here. Right here, recently built. To me, I'm not gonna lie, to me it kind of looks like a prison, but it's recently built a few years ago. It's a super huge high school. We are at 76 and Jeffrey. Michelle Obama actually lives on the next block, 4th and Euclid. You can maybe see her house from this area. Oh no, she lives on that next block over there. But yeah, we are right here on 76th Street. My father used to go to South Shore High School for a while. Our tour's winding down just a bit. I don't know why I'm sweating so hard. Woo, I'm hot. It's hot. But we are approaching 76 and Exchange. If you know about Exchange on the east side back in the day, maybe your uncles and your daddy know about Exchange. I know my daddy used to know. I'm just playing. Y'all know I like to throw him out there, throw him under the bus or whatever. Y'all know that. I love him though. Alright guys, so going over these Metro Railroad tracks. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing, and that should be it. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Sip your tour guide, don't forget. God, I used to live in this building on the 5th floor. 5th, F-I-F, 5th floor, with my mom and dad when I was just a little itty bitty baby. This building is lit though. It's always been pretty dope. Right here off the lake at Rainbow Beach Park once again. Alright, I'm gonna show you one more place, guys, and that's that. Alright guys, we are going down the legendary South Shore Drive. I am currently passing about 77th, I think. South Shore Drive here. Alright, so I have one more special stop. I'm going to show you guys Kanye West's old house. I know y'all like, so we don't give a damn, fuck him. No, but still. Alright, so they renovated his old home. Let me put my hazards on. This is his home here. It was featured on MTV, not Cribs, but MTV. He had like a special in 2003, 2004. I used to take pictures in front of this house all the time. They're renovating it. I think they're going to do something special with it, hopefully. But yes, guys, 7815 South Shore Drive. Kanye West lived here from about the age of 14 until he turned into an adult. Hey guys, yes, actually at that location, 7815, Kanye West and Jay-Z made a surprise visit, and I missed it. I was right up the street. I missed it, although I did go to the Watch the Throne concert like the day before, but it's still, I wanted to like meet them and physically, you know, hey, not touch them, but you know, I met them, but I didn't get to do that, so it's all right. It's on YouTube though if you guys want to check that out as well. And that concludes the tour. I've had somebody probably waiting on me for the last 2 hours, so I kind of feel bad, but that's all right. Thank you all for watching, love and light, and tune in for episode 5 next week. Holy crap. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.